Hello. It is October 11th, 2024, and I did not even have to look at the calendar. And you know why? Because tomorrow is our wedding anniversary. 39 years tomorrow, which of course then means, guess what? I will not be hanging around with any of you over the weekend. We are staying home because we have decided to go to France in December. Yay! We're going to do some Christmas marts and do all sorts of fun things. So we are staying home, going out for a lovely dinner tomorrow, and just hanging out. So today I wanted to talk with you all a little bit about taking a breather. If you have felt the energy the last few weeks, we had Hurricane Helene. Exhale. We just experienced Milton. Whew, double exhale. There were so many of us that were doing protection shields, diffusing. Hello, Angela. Diffusing the ferocity of Milton that I think most of us are a little tired today. Well, at least I'm going to say I'm a little tired today. So Zeke and I slept in a little bit this morning, but, well, actually we didn't. I lied. We scooted out around 5:30, 5:45, and we got to see some of the Northern Lights and a shooting star. It's amazing. So if you haven't had a chance to look at the pictures, it's on this page below. And today I played in the kitchen. We are having an amazing client coming in for the weekend. Hey, Lynn, in a couple of weeks, I was doing some prep of what I could do in preparation for her arrival. Now, that may not seem like a breather to you, but I wasn't using my head. I was making things that I'm used to making: buttermilk biscuits, some zucchini streusel bread, and some brownies. So this was a bit of a breather for me today. And then Zeke and I went out. Hey, Deanna. And then Zeke and I went out and had a beautiful and empowering, hey, Barbara, an empowering walk in the woods. We walked about, I don't know, a little over 3 miles. And that was a breather because it's important to break the cycle of what you're doing, especially if you are feeling frustrated, especially if you feel like keeping super busy, making good time, but I'm not sure where I'm going. That's the perfect time to take a breather because we can all get in the rut. And sometimes the rut is just keep getting up and keep doing and doing and doing and doing. And what's that get you? A lot of doing, but to what end? Are you moving forward? Hey, Michelle, are you moving forward in your life and all this doing? If it is, kudos to you. If it's just spinning wheels sensation, take a breather. Hey, Shay, because taking a breather can help you shift. That's why vacations are so lovely. That's why meditation is so lovely. That is why getting outside is so important. One, it helps you ground, whether you have your shoes on or not. The energy around you is grounding. The more you can get in nature versus the concrete jungle, the better off it is. So as an example, this time last week, just last week, Shay, we were walking on the beach, barefoot and everything. We were in Naples, Florida, and little did we know that there was going to be a major hurricane coming at us. You just finished with the walk outside, right? So in the woods near us, and this is one of the things that, so with our client that's coming, because that's at the forefront of my mind at the moment, they're always given at least 4 options of activities, see if what they may like to do outside the home. Walk around Colonial Williamsburg because, it's a one of a kind. Taking a ride on a bike, because we have 2 electric bikes, going to a salt spa, and going for a magical walk. I have never, ever, in the dozens of women that have come into our home, not one has said they don't want to go on for a walk because they want to experience the woods as I see them. Because when we lived in Northern Virginia, we had a whole different kind of magical energy. Here, I have encountered Clive, the Cyclops. White Buffalo Woman has made herself very well known. She's been in my world for a bit, but there's an area of these woods that I seem to channel her a lot. There is an enslaved portal because a woman I channeled, I guess, she entered my meditation, oh gosh, like 25 years ago. And her name is Hetty. Turns out she lived here on one of the plantations. And there's a group, a large contingency of enslaved people here, because there are a lot of plantations in this area. And I have set up a portal so those that are ready to go home no longer have to struggle. And those that wish to stay may stay, because it is indeed their choice. Who else have I encountered? Oh, some unicorns. We have seen a true, in the flesh bobcat. I know I'm leaving somebody out and I apologize. Not to mention all the trees that are always talking. So these magical woods, that's taking a breather. That is getting outside and breathing. It's not walking and looking at your phone. Why is that any different? All you're doing is moving your legs. You might as well just stay home, walk on your treadmill, and play on your phone on the treadmill. Taking a breather in nature. Phone in your pocket. So you can, one, not trip over tree roots, but two, really connect. So today when Zeke and I took a break down by the point, we saw two cranes. Yeah, we saw two cranes and an owl. We heard the owl. We didn't see him. And it was great. You know, yep, Angela, I will be happy to. So taking a breather is so important. Because this is a chance, this is a golden opportunity for your higher self to come through. You may say your spirit guides, and it could be. But this is a beautiful moment for your higher self to come through. Because your higher self knows you are a goddess. Your higher self knows you are a queen. It is up, that humanness, that can get you bogged down. Barbara, I got you. Allow yourself to talk with you. Get out of your head so you can relax into who you really are. And that's the beauty. And these are the kind of things, I don't know what tangent we're going to go off on next week when we start the Abundant Life Academy. I cannot wait to start channeling for all the women that have been showing up and are already enrolled. I'm getting tears right now, and y'all that are on the live right now, no. One, yes, okay, I can cry easily, and I did a lot of that last weekend as I was releasing, so I can better serve you. But I get the different kinds of tears when I look and I sit in that beauty that's coming in, that love, that power that's coming forward for each of the women that are already enrolled. And if you're not already enrolled, consider this your invite, because, well, the link's in the description for this live, because we're going to have moments. I already have rituals channeled, ready to go for each of the weeks we're in there. We start with unraveling your mind, and this is going to allow your higher self to come through. So you stop that incessant human of overthinking. And you know you do. And if you say you don't, I'm sorry, you're lying. Because every human does. at some point, but you're going to get a chance to relax into this energy and learn some different tools and initiate a ritual within your home to let this come through. And once we start next week. We officially start on Tuesday. I will allow enrollment up until Thursday before we have our next session. If you're not enrolled by Thursday morning, doors are closed until next time. So, and the price will be higher. If you haven't enrolled, the price will be higher. And if you know me, integrity is super important. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So you're being forewarned, the price will be higher the next time it comes out next year. So, are you ready for your higher self to come out to play more? That's just the first week. The next week, we start talking about the physical body, your sacred vessel. The things we say that we want to do better, like eat better, exercise more, rest better. Doesn't mean laying on the bed and scrolling on your phone. It's resting, but it's not really resting. So, this is your call to action. This is why taking a breather. Deanna, thank you. And you've enrolled already too. So, this is why it's so important to take a breather and stop rushing and stop pushing. Because, there's that old saying, you can watch a pot of water, trying to get it to hurry up to boil. But guess what? It's going to boil when the temperature's right. You can watch paint dry so you can get the room back together. I know, I've done that. I'm an avid room shifter. I can shift energy in a room and in the land like nobody's business. And there are times where I wanted the room put back together for whatever reason my brain made up. And guess what? The paint didn't dry any quicker just because I willed it to do so. So take a breather. Take a breather. This is Friday. I'm not going to be on all weekend. It's our 39th wedding anniversary. I'm taking a breather. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going out for dinner tomorrow night. But take a breather. Let your higher self speak. Let your higher self come out to play in the moments when you allow your mind to unravel. Thank you, Shay. Which is why I think I'm going to have that photo session with you in the Bahamas. What's important? Let's see, Deanna, what are you saying? I couldn't read it all. What's important? Thank you, Lynn. What's important for people to know, it doesn't matter where you are on your spiritual path. This will open you up even further to a point that is perfect for you. Exactly. And that's the thing. Because many of you are further along on your path than me in various areas. I am further along than many others. It depends on your gifts. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Deanna. What matters is you. And unraveling the mind can also stop comparativitis. Oh, well, they're making so much more money than they are. Wow, look how much younger they are and how much are they doing? Oh my God, that's your mind talking. Take a breather. So, the link to enroll in the Abundant Life Academy is in the description for our live today. We have 11 or 12 now signed up. I'm so excited. And so it's not too late. It will be too late. Whoops, Thursday morning. And Angela, the Magdalene wants to talk to you, and a card flew out. It's on the floor. Be right back. And I'm back. Okay, Angela. So anybody would like, hey, Maura, Maura, please go back since you just joined us and watch the first 15 minutes as I give you all some tips on how to take a breather and a little bit of unraveling your mind, because we start next week with the Abundant Life Academy.